Isolation Nation, hello and welcome to the Social Distancing Social Club. I'm Ben Gleib, and we have one hell of a show in store for you. Why? Well, we might have a special guest here with us, and also a great comedian. Well, I mean, we're going to get to that. It's not my place to tell you that right now. What I am here to tell you is that I am merely one leg of a tripod that stands up with the need of 4 legs. A lot of them do 3 legs, but that's because they're weak, or it's very actually better designed. Regardless, the second leg of the 4-legged tripod that makes up the quarantine, it's Steve Hofstetter.
So happy to be here as part of the poorly designed tripod. It's always been a dream of mine.
Whoa, also, Steve, by the way, I'm wearing my Superman shirt, and you look like Zod right now. This is
perfect. Wait, hold on. Now I do. Okay.
And I think I look like the big dude with the beard in that Superman 3 or whatever that movie was.
You look like nothing. I haven't introduced you.
The mute guy? Anyway. I think I look like the mute guy.
You will once I introduce you. Right now, you look like you're trapped in one of those.
I'm pretty sure they know what I look like, Steve.
Actually, we all are. We're in the panels from Superman 2. Floating in space. Anyway, if you want to support the show, please do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the big guy. We don't know his name. We only know Zod. Please welcome Chris Bowers.
Wow.
Hey, by the way, that tracks regularly because you're Zod. No one knows my name. That's how this works. We got a great show. We got 2 great guests. Jodie Sweetin's going to be here in a little bit, and Tyler Gooch. And he's promised me a brand new graph, so we're very excited. But Queen Rachel's here right now. Queen, how are you doing?
I don't know anything Superman related, so I'm sorry.
Wait a second. Rachel it's the fucking 3 of them. We are them.
Yeah. Hi.
Really weird.
Wait, hold on a second. Rachel, really quickly, just say, I have powers beyond reason here.
I have powers beyond reason here.
We all have them, my dear.
What's happening right now? Guys, you're being roped into something nerdy. What's happening?
You've got me. Who's got you? Anyway.
I want to look this person
No,
up.
that's
Who is
Superman
this?
1.
I know. It's my favorite line for Superman. But
Am I Lois Lane? Is that the same thing or no?
yes.
No, you were being the bad guy lady. We also don't know her name.
So I'm going to Google Superman bad guy lady. I should
Superman
get results.
2. Google Superman 2.
Bad guy lady.
Bad lady.
Or the bad team, if you just had all 3 of them.
Sarah Douglas. Oh, I know who you're talking about. I need my wig. My short wig.
I get your like Joan Jett wig. And
Yeah. That would be it. Okay, cool.
Perfect. Yeah, that was also the time in movie history where they just made bad guys have a British accent for no reason.
I mean, not for no reason. Are you aware of the founding of this country? They wouldn't give us representation, but they taxed us all the time, which is kind of the opposite of my household here. I'm well represented, but I'm not getting taxed at all.
In the 80s movies, all bad guys were either British or Russian. That's how it was. Like that's what.
Yeah.
German? No.
Most
What?
bad guys are British or Russian, right? No,
What?
they're
No,
from
that's
Alabama.
not-
All right, we had a fun overnight game. It was put in.
Ursa. Yes.
Yes.
Ursa.
So Toto. So it was finished. Toto. I've got a feeling blank. Right. That was the game. And my favorite was Barrelhead Toto. I've got a feeling that Africa will be your biggest hit. That one made me laugh a whole bunch. Do we have a Night King, Rach?
The Night King game was How's a TV show? Does it look better if my hair's like that?
Yeah,
Or wasn't it
that's
like
closer. That's
Ursula?
definitely closer. Oh my God, this is perfect. Barris is in his blackjack.
Here we go. Superman stuff today. Anyway, the Night King game
America. Sorry.
was How's a TV show. I really like Jack's Third Floor from the Sun, which was good.
Nice.
Frankie Berman, The Golden Grills. But my favorite came from Anna Hood, Night King winner, House Arrested development.
Nice.
Quick question. So the bad woman from Superman 2 was named Ursula?
Ursa. I was being funny.
Yes.
Oh,
Ursula.
got it. Because we all know Bowers is Ursula.
I'm Ursula. Yes. Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh my God, now he's Super Ursula. This is terrifying.
Bizarro Ursula.
Yeah. Nicely done. Well, today's game, it is Wednesday. So it is Hump Day Pickup Line time. So today is also National Hot Dog Day. So in honor of that, we're doing fast food pickup lines. We had a very fun text thread earlier today among us where Ben said that no fast food place does hot dogs, and then we all named like a dozen of them that do. But today's, we'll talk about that in a little bit, but today's pickup lines, Ben is not happy anymore. That is his weakness, getting notes.
To get notes.
Well, two things. I'm upset. I planned on making myself a hot dog to eat, and I totally forgot until right now. And also, I stand by the fact that none of the major fast foods have a hot dog. There's no Carl's hot
You're
dog.
just saying Burger King and McDonald's, and also McDonald's does do hot dogs, just not in America.
They do?
Yes, they do hot dogs in Japan and in the UK. I believe.
And in Derwin, Australia.
You don't know
Darwin?
that.
I don't know. I'm just
Yeah,
trying to.
probably.
Darwin?
What's it called? What's the bad town in
Darwin.
Australia we make fun
Darwin.
of? Darwin.
Darwin.
You don't make fun of it.
Well, I mean, I kind of do, but
does.
still.
It was alright.
Yeah. Anyway, the point
So is it
is,
ironic that the dumb people in Australia are from Darwin? That's weird, right?
oh my God! If you take any sort of pickup line and make it fast food related, or make a fast food pickup line, however you do it. So, for instance, speaking of Five Guys.
Oh my God, that escalated quickly.
My favorite thing about Five Guys is when they build a new one, there's a sign out front for 5 weeks that says "Coming soon, Five Guys." And it makes me laugh every time I see it.
All right, I'm gonna edit my pickup line. Coming soon, Five Guys. All right. Or, for instance, sure, this week I'm mopping floors, but next week it's the fries. So, take any sort of pickup line that is fast food related and comment on any of our feeds. But if you want yours to count toward the prize at the end of the show, as well as having a much better chance of being read on air, what you do is you comment with a tip, at least $5 of a super chat, a PayPal, or a Venmo. And as always, if you're on our video front row, you get up to 2 entries for free. I think this is going to be a fun one. This is going to be a whopper of a game.
I got a real gross one.
Whopper, I barely know her.
It's
I tried to do that in the chat. They didn't like it.
what is your gross one? Does it have to do with special sauce?
No, it's, hey girl, I'm into roast beef.
It's oh God, yeah. You warned us.
I told you it was gross. I told you.
How about this one? Can I get a hot dog? Hold the pickle.
Wow, that reminded me of Arby's, as in RBI. Don't like this show sometimes.
That was a roller coaster. You
I
put
didn't
us
say it
all on.
right. I didn't really say it right. It's
It
I mean,
got us there at the end, like the pickup line. Anyway, the point is,
But I have some good ones for this game today, by the way.
all right, Ben. It's good because it's your turn.
Oh, to do the game entries? Okay.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, video front row, please turn on your cameras. It's time for the VFR.
I just realized Superman's weakness is punctuality.
oh, look at this takeover.
It does take some time to pack up your stuff when your planet's crumbling, Steve.
Understandable. Oh my God, is this
Happy birthday,
Frank
Frankie.
birthday takeover?
Frankie Bourbon.
Frankie
birthday
Bourbon,
takeover.
nice, happy birthday, Frankie. But Ben, only you would pack up your stuff while your world was crumbling. That's the difference. They'd be like, no, I need all my stuff. We're like, no, the world's about to explode. Get on the ship. You're like, but my hands and all my pictures and baubles.
I love the idea that they put him as the baby in like that little icicle thing, and then they have another one towed behind it as a trailer with all his stuff.
Oh, vintage ladies
Space junk.
left behind. That was my campaign slogan the whole time. No vintage ladies left behind. It's a thing for me. We are joined by the birthday boy himself, Frank Berman. How you feeling today, Frank?
All right.
Way to undersell it, my friend. You know?
Yep. Well, your shiny background looks great. I'm a fan of it today. And how old are you today? 30?
I'm actually 40, believe it or not. My birthday was a couple of days ago. We're doing the takeover today.
Oh, happy
Oh, wow.
40th.
Nice.
Happy
Yeah.
40th. That's amazing, man. Love it. Love the shiny background, not being sarcastic. Happy birthday. We are joined also by Dana Z Bunster, the Bunst, everybody.
Is she frozen or is that a background?
It's
I
not
think-
dark.
I don't know. I think she's doing the mannequin challenge. She's really good at it. Holy cow.
Also doing a Frankie shiny background with Frank's exact picture. I see what's happening. You all have his shiny picture. Now I get it. We are joined by Super Sweetin fanboy and Val.
His heart's beating. I like it. This is very funny.
I hope that's his heart.
Val doesn't. Val's glad she's not. That explains some things.
We are joined by Alejandra Perlman, everybody.
I love that everyone has the fucking thing in the background with the light. That is so great.
Very funny. It's very funny. I'm doing my best to breathe deeply and control my breath. We are joined by...
Wait, I have a question. Ben, do you give Carmel notes during sex? Because maybe that's the problem.
I don't really...
He's like, can you turn it to the side? Can you turn it to the side? Anyway.
You're a little backlit right now, so if you could.
I don't know if notes is the exact word. I mean, is it inappropriate to say naughty girls would turn the lights down a little bit? It's a little bright in here. Do you mind turning the lights down a little bit?
Free talk notes. That is one of the best things I've ever heard. You're like, you know what would really turn me on? Turning some of these lights off. That's what
And for some reason, looking a lot like Kristen Key today, it's Aranka Hanke.
I missed the show today. Yesterday.
You
missed the show today, Aranka, because you're here. I don't know if you know that, but you are here. You have
But
not
I
missed
watched it today. So.
Well, I'm glad you're all caught up then.
You look tired. Are you okay?
It's late there.
yeah.
She's coming to
By
us
the way-
live from Germany, so I understand
And
that.
I had a 12-hour shoot with Belgians. I now know why Dan Muggleton hates them. Okay.
Just want to be clear. Dan Muggleton does not hate 12-hour shoots.
No, he hates Belgians.
Did they reschedule the shoot time a lot, or did they keep the original date and time?
They actually planned that long shoot. It
Okay.
was not good.
Okay, because a lot of times Belgians will waffle as to...
Boo.
No. He slow played it well enough. I'm going to give him props on it. I'm not going to boo that one. He slow played it. It was just enough of a surprise.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. We are joined by the man finally grounded down to earth, like Jeff Bezos with too much time on his hands. It's Brad Clark, everybody. Picture's extra twisted. And we're joined
Jeff
by
Bezos had a beard and didn't have $12 billion.
Anna Hood is here, everybody. I thought I already said hi, but maybe I got distracted during the intro. Hello, Anna. Good to see you. Thanks for being with us. We are joined by Cassie Nowlin. Every white brick with the white chalk on it represents a shiny Frank Berman background. We all know that.
Cassie is coming to us from the set of every 1990s comedy club.
And many of them still today.
Yes.
We are joined by Chris LaBalls, everybody. I can't think of anything to say. You do have a tilted picture in the background in honor of Frank Berman. I appreciate it. Really nice. Really nice. We are joined by Anna Hood, everybody. Anna Hood. Great to have you, Anna. I thought I said hi, but maybe not. Great STSC shirt. Love that, too.
Anna's just getting back in line.
Which you have to do sometimes when you're ordering fast food. Apropos on topic today, we got Curtis Mason joining us, you guys. Curtis Mason.
Careful, Curtis.
Straight though, that's crazy that his background is straight. I'm confused. As to and we are joined by James Nielsen, everybody. Holding, what are you holding there?
The patches. He came to one of the shows this past
Oh,
week.
that's awesome.
Nice work.
Those are cool.
Yeah, we
Very
saw
cool.
James at the show.
Was he wearing his
That's
headphones,
awesome.
or did he come without the headphones?
He actually came with this elaborate background. Ben, you would have loved it.
Did he kayak up to the show? Anyway.
He had a whole thing. There was so much to comment on. I wish you could have been there, Ben. I'm sorry.
Live from Alaska. He's a guy I sometimes battle with, but overall we're on the same team. It's JP, Sleepy Batman Racing. What up, buddy? And ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by Kashandre. Happy birthday, Frank Solis.
Soulless. A bit rude.
No, Ben, I'm the soulless one.
Fair enough. Very excited to have Anna Hood here joining us. Awesome to have you, Anna.
I'm not sure you introduced her yet.
Anna, I did that once for the dessert table at a wedding. Kept.
I do that at every wedding for salads. I love wedding salads, and so I'll usually ask people at my table that don't eat theirs for their salads, and I'll ask the servers for one more if there are any extra ones back there. I'll put down 4 to 5 wedding salads before the main course comes out.
I'm like that. I'm like that with the dinner rolls and the butter pats. I'm all about the
really?
dinner rolls and the butter pats. Yeah, I'll trade you salad for dinner rolls all day, Ben. We should go to weddings.
Easy,
together.
dude. I like those iceberg crunch pieces. The bigger the
Yeah.
crunch piece, the better. Oh my God, yum.
You guys should always be seated at the same table at a wedding.
Yep,
Great, it's a
agreed.
great plan. I like that a lot. We got Ralph in a Berman-esque bright spot. Thank you. You look like you're embarrassed about the cereal you enjoy.
That is such a deep pull, but it's so great.
Holy shit.
Oh my God. Wow. Well, you'd have to eat 10 bowls to get that much fiber. But I'll eat some.
Ben, that was perfect. That was.
Thank you, sir. We are joined by Rebecca Fisher, everybody. Hello, Rebecca. Great to have you here. And next time, if you could be a little closer to the brick wall, that would be perfect. We are joined by the other Rachel, everybody, joining us from a waterfall, because we all know that eventually Frankie Berman's tilted background picture will fall. So great tribute to Frankie Berman. We love that.
Right on.
It was actually from my trip to Ohio, as the Cuyahoga Falls.
There's no way you can prove that, but thank you for saying it.
I don't know if anybody's ever said my trip to Ohio before, but that's fun.
In a positive way.
It's on my page, Rachel Runs America. I'm doing a 5K in every state, so.
Oh, wow.
That's
Is that
cool.
Rachel? Rachel, you said that's Cuyahoga Falls?
Yeah, I think it's got a different name, but it's in the Cuyahoga National Park.
Okay, yeah, Cuyahoga Falls is actually gorgeous, and it's right outside of Cleveland, which is weird.
But isn't
Once they put the river out, once the river stopped being on fire, Cuyahoga Falls wasn't as cool, but it's still neat.
I mean, isn't that where the Family Guy's from?
Let's go hog.
Quahog, Rhode Island.
Absolutely. We are joined by Wendy Swerdlow, sweet area. Her microphone never works. We are joined by
What's
Sean
happening?
Ehrlich, you guys. It's just a pile of monkeys over there now.
It's just a pile of monkeys.
That's
I don't know what they're
also
doing. I came in here and they were like that.
It looks like they're going ass to ass, maybe. I don't really know what's going on.
No, that's one head. That's the other head.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Ass to ass is when the two heads are on opposite sides. You see? That's what I'm saying. Clearly, you haven't had a bar mitzvah. What? I don't know what that means. I went to a weird temple. Anyway,
you know what? And I love the cereal joke. Now you're tied.
Yeah. It wasn't a temple you were at, Ben. That wasn't a temple. Anyway.
Oh my God.
What does that say?
it says we got Greg belating Berman BG. So you see, Nibbles, that is absolutely the wrong way to do that. Psst, hey kid, guess what day it is? Ignore him.
It's hump day!
It's what?
It's hump day! That's the camel, yeah.
Yeah, the camel.
Oh, I
That's the
get
camel
it.
joke.
Got
With
it.
mice.
Got it. Loves it. Tom, Jerry, and a camel, like the original cartoon. Like a Sean Ehrlich dream over there. And we got Jason Bolish is here. Welcome, Jason. It's great to have you.
In the back.
That was great. Which reminds me, Anna Hood is here today, everybody. Anna. We are joined by Steph Andrews, everybody. Steph and all of her ruse are joining us today. What a shiny background. Holy shit.
Okay, I've been practicing this for 4 days. Extravaganzasm advanced.
There you go. I like that. Love that. Well done. Well done. Wrong show, but I love it. Well done. I love it. Oh, that's excellent. That's from Gleib Off the Top, those of you who are confused. And Jason Wooten is here with us, everybody. Jason, great to have you here. Woot, woot, there it is. We are also joined by Josepha Jojo Snyder, everybody, and her dog Elephant. Also, I see the big smile on your face because clearly you got laid twice.
Boom.
And we are joined by Ray. Can't find the damn background, Benjamin. Ray, the background is behind you. It's always behind you.
Visually shut up, Ray. Hey, ladies.
Way to stumble on that intro.
Yeah, I fucked that one up, but that's all right.
That's okay.
Shut
It
up,
happens to the
Bowers.
best of us.
Thank you.
And we are joined by the unflushable Anna Hood. And the lady who will draw all of the festivities today, the illustrator with the iPad, it's Lady Corbin.
And she stole a Rivers shirt.
I did. I'm repping Rivers today.
Look at that.
yes.
Marshall Smart Dog. Love it. I got one of those shirts. Very cool.
Man.
We also have two amazing guests. Jodie Sweetin is back. Jodie, how are you doing?
Hello. Hey, everybody.
We like
So
that
good to be
plants?
back.
Good to have
Yes,
you.
my lovely plants. Look at how beautiful they are.
Yeah. Are those bamboo? Is that what that is?
They are, and quite real.
Sure
Jodie
that's not
coming
weed.
to us today. From
No, it's just
coming to us today from the set of Between Two Ferns.
yes, right.
Two
Between
boos.
Seven Bamboo is the name of my show. Yeah.
We also have the very funny comic Tyler Gooch is back. Tyler, how you doing, buddy?
Hey,
Gooch.
doing good. It's a little intimidating seeing how fast all the people on here can make new backgrounds and how tech savvy everyone is when I'm the guy that has to hand draw his graphs still. I haven't even figured out how to use Excel, and everybody else can take a screenshot immediately and make a background.
If there was a Venn diagram, it would be a circle of people that are tech savvy, and then you'd be way over here, buddy.
So at least I draw my graphs. I don't have to explain them like. If you'd drawn that one, I feel like it would have landed.
Well, we don't have markers on Krypton, but you wouldn't know that.
I got high and I wrote a Tyler Gooch joke. Can I pitch it at you, Tyler? See what you think?
Yeah, I'll be happy to do it here in a little bit.
All right, you ready? What is what do you call Snuffleupagus's throat?
I don't know.
His esophagus.
Okay.
Huh? Huh?
Okay.
Come on. Come on, that's hilarious. Esophagus? Let's go.
How did you spell esophagus?
Was that one F or twos?
Yeah. My set list
Give an
over
F.
There's
here
definitely at
for
least
a
one
second.
F in that joke.
One F.
Wrong
Oh my
one.
God, you could be the count.
You could be the count as long as we don't get to 2.
Right. As long as that county doesn't involve telling time, he's good. Then he
Yeah.
can count. He just can't say.
Right.
A
By
different
the way,
skill.
Bowers.
Not everybody has it.
Bowers, that would be an excellent joke if we all got high also.
I think esophagus is very funny. I don't care about high or not. I think it's a funny joke. I'm going to say it
You're
all the time.
standing by your esophagus.
I thought
so to
about
speak.
just having kids so I could tell them that joke when they were 7. That's the only reason I would ever
God.
want to have kids.
I like
Those
the
poor,
idea
poor
of that's
children.
the only thing you would do with your kids. You would have kids, abandon them for 7 years, then go find them, whoever adopted them, and be like, hey, I have this joke for you. And they would be like, yeah, that's kind of funny. You'd be like, thanks, that's what I did this for, and then leave.
I'll see you guys later. That's
No, I think I would spend 20 years filling them full of lies and shit that isn't real, and then show everyone, like, see, this is what happens when not everything your parents say is right. They just believe everything I told them because they were dumb and kids.
So you want to have social experiment children?
Yeah, like I would do. I've always said this.
It's really going from bad to worse. And
Well,
I
that's why.
didn't think that was
By the way,
possible.
Jody, this is why I don't have kids, because I really think I would do no ice cream until you finish your broccoli, or no broccoli until you finish your ice cream, and see if I can make kids that hated ice cream and loved broccoli. Like, is it
You
that?
know what?
Is it that scarcity based? Is it that easy?
Right. it's kind of a crapshoot. I mean, it really is. Like parenting's just sort of like, I don't know.
Well, that's the other
think
part
I'm
I didn't
doing
want. I didn't
okay.
want the crapshoot either. That's the part I didn't like. That seemed terrible.
Yeah, they do that. They quite literally. Like when they're babies, I lifted one up and it just shot across the room like I've never fucking seen. It was
You
pretty
ever,
amazing.
ever play crapshoots and ladders? It's a
Apparently, when I was a newborn baby, my dad, they had a swing they would put me in, and my dad put me in the swing, and apparently I had an accident. It was up the wall, down the carpet, up the wall, down the carpet, up the wall, down the carpet, up the wall, down the carpet.
Amazing.
He's like, I left you in that room swinging for like half an hour. I think you shit the first minute. It was 29 minutes of just fucking
Bowers,
flinging it
there's
everywhere.
no way your parents should not have called you Jackson Pulik from the
I didn't
Sort
lick
of
it,
reminds
Steve.
me of
That'd be
that
gross.
scene from The Big Lebowski when she comes like flying through the room and just like spattering and
Yes.
screaming pain. Like, I feel like it was very much like that moment.
That's
What's
also-
funny is I just watched The Big Lebowski, and that's what reminded me of that story. I was like, oh, that's like me in
Oh
the
my
swing
God.
when I was a kid. I swear to God, that's what I thought. That's what
Oh
made
my
me
god,
remember
funny.
it.
That's one of my favorite movies. So I'm so glad that
That is also why
that
every
really
time
tied the room together, Bowers.
to this day, every time Bowers sees a sex swing, he craps himself. I don't know.
But oddly
Look, there's a
unrelated.
niche for that.
Rachel, what do we got coming in?
All right. Front row Steve says, General, for bringing Jodie Sweetin back. Swoons. Doom, doom. Holding my left tit the entire time, waiting to do that.
Are you
That was
okay?
it.
Are you
Me
okay?
too.
Oh, yeah,
Me
it's great.
too.
Do we need to call Kevin in? Do you have needs now?
Needs now.
Kevin, I touched my nipple too long again. You got to come back in here. Okay.
That rug really tied the room together until Bowers crapped on it.
Hey man, watch the beverage.
It's not a white Russian anymore. Okay.
I have a needle point in my house that is stitched with little bowling pins on it. It says, "Nothing is fucked here, dude."
Nice. I like it.
I love that.
That should go above Ben's bed.
And instead of a bowling pin at the bottom, it's just a big giant vibrator.
No, it's 3 tiny vintage ladies.
There you go.
That's great.
Dana, she said, thunderstorm here in Maine, just lost power. Happy birthday, Frank.
Nice.
LaBelle said, Bowers, as a teacher, I'm a mandated reporter. After hearing your plan, if you ever have kids, I think by law, I need to immediately call CPS.
California Highway Patrol? What are they going to do?
CHF. It's CHF.
Yeah. I think some people.
I mean, I feel like
parenting-
that's strong reason number 2 that you shouldn't have kids right there. Just
By the way,
that
it is
alone.
true that if you call CPS now, Eric Estrada does show up.
Is it in a white Rolls Royce?
Bowers had always preferred chips to vegetables.
All right, last general came from Razor. He said, it's perfect that the A&W offers hot dogs. Because whenever Bowers offers his hot dog, all he hears is, aw.
That is a solid point. That's not what you want to hear when you show your penis to somebody at first. You don't want to go, aw.
I've showed it to people and they call it a needlepoint. Cute needlepoint.
You have an Etsy store? Is that where Jodie got her?
Yeah.
He actually sews it with. He actually uses it for needlepoint and does it.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
very
See my
special
needlepoint?
technique.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Stitches get bitches. All right.
Now that's a shirt. You embroider that on a t-shirt?
But it is an embroidered shirt.
Oh my God!
An embroidered shirt that says stitches get bitches.
An embroidered stitches get bitches shirt.
If you sewed those and stood outside of a Joanne Fabrics, you would be the richest man in America.
You would be shooting yourself into outer space in a crocheted space shuttle. To the employees and customers.
That also
of
looks
Joanne.
like a dick. Right, just a big crocheted dick. space shuttle.
Yes, but it's soft.
I like to think, by the way, that Bezos space shuttle happened because, like, he told his designers, he's like, I really want a spaceship that reminds you of me. And then they just did that and didn't tell him
It was
why.
just a giant dick. Yeah.
By the way, on some level, all spaceships look like dicks. That's how you get them into the air. God damn it. They have to look
no.
like
They don't have a
But
head.
she
got
the
balls
vagina,
on a
the
mushroom
vagina
head.
ones catch too much air. They're like parachutes. You can't get them into space. God damn it. They have to look like dicks. It's just basic science.
They don't have the helmet.
Yeah, they don't usually have that kind of mushroom
But,
tip. You know what
but
I
in
mean?
order to re-entry doesn't the space shuttle need the vagina like parachute? So I mean,
Oh, sure,
really,
yeah,
it's
no.
sort of you need one. And the
I mean, clearly the vagina saves us saves us at the end for whatever trouble we got into with our dick. I mean, that's clearly what the vagina.
I thought
does
the
at
weird
end of it.
the weird part that shouldn't have been there because it's just not aerodynamic was the vein. That was the weird part.
That's the fuel line, Steve. That
Right,
was
the fuel line.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
the fuel
sure.
line.
Sure it is. Right.
I don't know why space fuel is blue, but you
It also was strange. There were 2 sores on it, which I was like, what is...
But also, I
well,
thought,
George Soros funded half of it, so that's where that came
Oh
from.
my god.
which, by the way, if a sore ever made a cereal, it would be called Soros. But let me just say, the part that I found unnecessary and kind of insulting was when the 80-year-old astronaut came off of the space shuttle that just harshly landed in the desert. Somebody was kind of helping her walk down the ramp. She should have been like, I just landed from outer space. I got the ramp. I'm fine with the ramp.
Well, I think once we saw Trump do ramps, we've been afraid of old people in ramps for a couple months. That's what's going on. Are we caught up,
true.
Rach?
I'm very thirsty, by the way.
All right, let's get to a comment. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Oh, that's great. All right, let's get to a comic coming up right now. He's one of our favorites.
It's somebody funny.
Tyler Gooch, everybody.
Yay!
Right, thank you. I walked outside my building the other day and I saw a sign that said it was like a phone number for a crime tip line. And I called the number and they asked what I wanted. And I said, I'm looking to commit the murder of Gene, who lives down the street from me. I've never committed a crime before. Would love any tips you had on it, any advice. One of the more unhelpful tip lines I've ever called. I don't know. I've had some some tragedy recently. I come from like a long line of death, and we've had a lot of death recently in my family. My cousin died, and my cousin was a mime, and he passed away. And they don't respect mimes at all at funerals. I don't know if you guys know that. Like his body at the funeral was just laying there. There was no coffin or anything. His body was just laying there, and we all had to walk up and be like, My other cousin was a magician, and he used to do a magic show where he would get up on stage and he would ask for a woman to come up from the crowd. A woman would come up, and he would ask the crowd, does anybody want to see me saw this woman in half? And everybody would cheer. And he would look at the crowd and he would say, then none of you are this woman's rightful mother. Kind of like a biblical magical show. I don't know. But that cousin that was the magician, he passed away too. And at his funeral, I don't know if you guys have ever been to a magician funeral before. It's wild. Like his widow was there and she was crying like an endless amount of tears. But there was a guy with like an endless amount of handkerchiefs.
Oh my god.
Like you sit down in the pews and this guy comes up and he's like, take a bulletin, any bulletin. At the end of the night, they didn't bury him at the end of the service or anything. They just like held up a white cloth and then pulled it down and it was gone. The casket was gone. And he donated his body to magic science, is what I had heard. And he'd become an abracadaver. Thank you. Very much. I like to just leave that in case you guys wanted to do a ovation or anything. Just that space is there. I don't know. I had a lot of jobs. I had a job for a little while at a thermometer factory. I didn't work there very long. It was a temp job. See, that's just like a little fun one. We're having a good time. This one's a little more complicated. I have a friend that's he's like went to journalism school in China. He went to Chinese journalism school, and every time you talk to him, he asks you questions all the time. He's like he says ni hao, and then ni when, ni where, ni why. Reporter questions from China. Okay, we'll keep moving. That one was for my for the bilingual, trilingual crowd that watches this. I know there's you guys are out there, so I do those jokes for you. All right, this is the level of respect you get when you pull up in a car at a party, and this is how long the car is. If you pull up like in a smart car, nobody's going to respect that. Sedan, Escalade, that's pretty. But stretch limo, that's like the ultimate in respect if you can pull up in a stretch limo. But then when it gets longer than that, it starts to get kind of annoying. Like, okay, man, where are you going to park that RV? There's only so many spaces here. Like a bus? How'd you get the bus to come all the way out here? There's no Greyhound stops right here. What'd you do? But yeah, at a certain point, it gets long enough that people really start to respect you again. Like, okay, this is a stretch bus. This guy knows some people. Okay, this one is going to take a little bit of explaining here. This is the ways that it's okay and not okay to talk about someone being jacked. So like neutral, you can talk about like, oh, did you see Kevin? Yeah, he's been working out all quarantine. He got really jacked. And then you can say up, like, oh, Kevin got in a car wreck. His face got jacked up. It's kind of, there's no opposite of that. You can't be like, oh, the plastic surgeon said they're going to jack it back down. He's going to be okay. Then you can be like, what's going on with Kevin? Like, I think the medication from his surgery, he's been dating like 14-year-olds. One of them jacked him off, I think. Like you can say that. There's no opposite. You can't be like, no, it's okay. They put it back in. They jacked him back on. You can get jacked around. Like, honey, this Kevin wants that much for his used Camry. Are you kidding me? He's jacking us around. Let's get out of here. But you can't get specific with it. You can't be like, this guy, he's jacking us left, honey. Let's get out of here. Like, that's some science I've done. And so I just move on to my closer here. There's a closer I just wrote, so I hope you guys like this. What do you call Snuffleupagus's throat? I just wrote that one.
Tyler Gooch, everybody. Tyler Gooch, the only comic that makes me want to cheer and boo at the same time. I never know how to react because there's so many times where I'm like, I can't interrupt a set, but I want to boo and also applaud. I don't know how to do this. Also, by the way, two things, Tyler. One, I really hope that magician is named the Amazing Solomon. And then also, it's such a coincidence. I didn't know this about you, that you come from a long line of death. So do I. Are we related?
Everyone I've ever related to has died except for a few people. Yeah.
Yeah, almost all my ancestors are dead. Is that maybe they're the same?
Yeah, I got on Ancestry.com and I just picked that up recently. And so I was, what did they include that?
I like at the magician funeral, like when he disappears at the funeral home, and then when they get to the grave site, they pull the thing back, and they're like, "Is this your corpse?"
Well, early on in the process,
and look, lift up his shirt. Your names are all signed on his chest. Oh my God, how'd that happen?
Part of it is it was an open casket, but if you go to a magician, they have like an open casket. The top's open. There's somebody else in the bottom, and it's their feet poking out. That's how they do the trick.
Also, it's not true in my family. All the vintage ladies are still around, just so you know.
I think it's great that you've run out of puns in English and now you're doing puns in other languages. That's impressive.
I do. I never thought of it before, but like, it's got to be tough to be related. Like, if a magician dies, do you believe it? You know what I mean?
I met that guy who was a hypnotist and he was married, and I'm like, holy shit, how can his wife know she really loves him? He's a hypnotist.
Be like,
that would be scary every day. Like, did I just look into your eyes that first date and then I've just been kidnapped?
Or she knows she really loves him and she doesn't believe in him.
Well, that's the worst part. Yeah, because if he doesn't believe in him, that's even worse. So either she doesn't think you love him, or she doesn't. Anyway, it's a fucked up thing.
So, The weirdest thing about being a magician in my eyes is that it's the only performer that can never admit it was a performance. Like you go and see your friend in a play afterwards, you see them backstage, and you're like, great performance. You're like, thank you so much. It's a hard role, whatever. But you see a magician friend after the show, he has to be like, oh, what do you mean show? So that was real. That was legit. Weird.
The thing I don't like about magicians is when they buy the tricks, they also buy the jokes, which bothers me. So when you see a trick, it's got the same jokes every time, no matter who the magician is. That bothers me.
Also, by the way, I've been offering all pandemic, something to Carmel, and then it just happened the opposite of the way that I've been expecting. She just brought me 2 wieners.
It is smiley face.
Great. So I know we've talked about the NACA circuit before, like where people perform for college bookers, and there are so many shitty magicians on that circuit who do buy the jokes, like Bowers is saying, and who use like trick decks and stuff. And every now and then there like is a good one. And one of my favorite things to do is to listen to the good ones talk about the bad ones. Way more brutal than comedians talking about open micers. Way worse. It is. Oh my God, the shit that they say. It's the best. It's my favorite.
What would they say? I'm trying to imagine how would a magician burn another magician? Like,
they would actually burn them, but by going like this.
With flash paper.
God damn it, Dave! Quit burning me on fire.
No, but it's not. I don't even mean like they would burn them cleverly. They would just be like, that piece of shit. Why the fuck is he here? Like that kind of stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
It's great.
Gotcha.
It's great. It's very petty. It's my speed. It's my favorite.
All right, Rachel, what we got coming in?
We walked Ben. Oh, there he is.
Sorry.
All right.
You need more hot dogs.
I just had to adjust my frame a little bit. Is this a little bit better? I'm so sorry. There we go.
There it is. Oh, there it is. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So Tyler, Frankie Berman tipped you $5 and said, "Great set as always."
Thanks, Frank. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, you remembered.
From 15 minutes ago?
Yeah.
And every single person's background? I mean, you think Tyler's a goldfish?
It's not like I wrote it down or anything.
He's not a relief pitcher. He has a memory.
What a great poll, Bauer.
We also had Kim Stewart sent you $10. I agree with Steve, shaking my head and laughing at the same time.
That's they call me the cognitive dissonance comedian.
Anna Hood tipped you and said, for Tyler, super punny today.
Nice.
I was telling somebody this the other, like, I feel like I used to have puns, but I used to also have some more traditional style stand-up material. And then in the last year, for some reason, I've had no like outdoor life experiences. It's just been me sitting in a room, which has caused all of my material to be just, what does this word kind of sound like?
And you've had
ni hao. That sounds interesting. What can I ni hao? What? Well, okay, yeah, he's a journalist. That's what happened.
The fact is, you've had 10 appearances on a show where we're encouraging you to do puns.
Right. That's true. Yeah, you guys are
also
just to
the
blame.
First draft of that ni hao joke was about him being an orthopedic surgeon.
He was a doctor and he worked for the knee who. That's the.
I removed him from the screen. Oh, that's awesome. All right, Front Row Steve and Val sent you $20 and said, for the Gooch, buy yourself some markers to add some color and upgrade those graphs.
Well, thank you. I've got the purple one here. This was the one used for this one. I can auction this off later. I will. Next time I'll have 3 or 4 different colors. I promise.
Ray tipped you and said, as usual, great fresh material.
Oh, thank you. I don't know if that's sarcastic or not.
I think it's an actual compliment. Although, by the way, if you do send Tyler more markers to use, I know exactly what he's going to do. He's going to draw the graph exactly the same with the one marker and then just a couple colored lines in the corner.
The legend will be in color.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. Jack tipped you and said, jacked up the wall, jacked down the carpet, jack shit. I think I get it, Tyler.
Is Jack just describing his day?
I think so.
Also, did you know that you can Jack Dust style, but you cannot Jack Dustle? It's another.
Where were you before I did the chart? Help you now.
You need a chart of sharts. Do you have that? That could be fun.
No.
Not yet. Have me back on.
Shart? That's not.
That's how it starts. You just put something in Tyler's head, and then a week later, he comes up with an amazing joke that's going to have chart in it, and it's going to be amazing.
Or 15 minutes
Topping
later, he's
comedian.
going to use it as his closer.
Or we could do a whole themed week on this show and call it Shart Week.
Now that's a
And
good idea.
Just like Shark Week, don't go swimming.
Well, not for at least 2 weeks or 72 hours. I forget. Something like that.
One time we were in a pool, and it said you can't swim if you've had diarrhea in the last 7 days. And my friend goes,
Yeah.
"Who hasn't had diarrhea for 7 whole days at once?" And I'm like, "Oh God."
And you were just like, I'm calling a doctor.
Yeah. You were like, I'm going to get out of the pool.
No, I was like, "That's a fair point. You're right. We shouldn't be in here."
Oh, no. All right, Tyler. Cindy Wood.
Your face is so great.
She can't even.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't even want to talk.
I want to play poker with you bad, Rach, because you've got the
I'm
worst
really good poker
faces.
player.
Oh, do you? All right.
I am.
I
Good
mean,
game.
this joke, I think I'm paraphrasing, but Sarah Silverman said something to the effect of those signs that say you can't get in the pool if you've had diarrhea within 7 days may as well just say no Jews allowed.
That's right. She did that out nowhere. That was very funny. All right. Cindy Wood, Tyler sent you $20 and said very funny. Razor tipped you and said great set. You reminded of
This
a
feels like it's going to
clown-
be an insult.
This is going to be, I don't know what this is, but I'm going to go with it. You reminded of a clown funeral I once went to. I wasn't sure why there were 30 families there, but then they opened the casket and then it all made sense.
Oh.
You only have to put one flag on the funeral procession.
They're all in the same car. It's a stretch bus, so they can all fit in there.
But it looks like a little Volkswagen.
Yeah.
Chili Lee Dog sent you $10. Thanks,
Nice.
Chili. And then I think we're caught up.
All righty.
We have any generals? No. Yeah, I think we're caught up.
All right. You guys want to play the game?
Play the game.
These pickup lines. So the game today is pickup lines, fast food related. If you're in our front row, raise those hands. I only grabbed one unpaid that I really liked. Brett Steinbrook had, you want to try my secret sauce?
Nice.
All right, and
Turns out
Tyler.
it's with mayonnaise. It's the callback from the Jen Murphy
We just
thing.
let you sit in it.
It's the Jen Murphy joke from a couple episodes ago.
Mayonnaise is not for sex, Steve. Remember the sign?
Put it in it. Mayonnaise. Put it in the mayonnaise. All right, Tyler and Jodie started with our front row. These are the ones we're going to vote on, so just remember your favorite one. Anna, the flushable hood. Start us off.
Unflushable.
The unflushable. That's different.
What did I say?
Flushable. That's the opposite. You said the exact opposite of what
That makes sense.
So, I have, hi, my name is Ronald, and yes, my feet are that big. And I also have, my name is Jack. Wind me up and see what's in the box.
Boom.
Aranka.
Can't see if I make that one work quite right.
Shut up, Ray.
Ray. Okay. Wanna be the king of my burger? And tomatoes are red, the cashew is blue, Will you eat me fast when I come home with you?
Oh, wow. She's on a schedule.
Need
Of course
to
she
go
is.
to
She's
them.
German.
Make the orgasms run on time, right, Steve?
Doesn't have time to dilly bar dally.
Because it's coming on time.
5 guys coming soon.
All right. So I have, as a drive-through employee, hey, baby, want to pick me up at the second window?
Nice.
And I'm a combination of Arby's and Wendy's. I got the meats, and they're fresh, never frozen.
That's from a guy from California.
JP.
All right, I have one for you. I have, and I'll do it in the voice. Hey, you hungry for a Whopper?
That's definitely a live read he's had to do on the radio.
They're 2 for 1 in my garage.
Are you hungry for a Whopper? Just drive 3,000 miles through the frozen tundra to the nearest Carl's Jr.
Fries with that.
All right, Ehrlich.
I just have the one. Hi, I'm Sean. Do you want to get dinner sometime at someplace better than this?
Alejandra.
I have. Hey, want to try my Wiener Schnitzel?
Nice. A nice Walter standing in for Philip.
That looks good. Look at that. Nice.
Good boy. Rach.
Oh, sorry, I'm fine. Okay, I thought I was muted. I said, so welcome to Nathan's. Would you like to try our salty sausage? I hear my McFlurry brings all the boys to the yard. Would you like to try?
Nice.
Steph, you're up.
Yeah, sorry, 1 second. Shit.
All right.
In this room by
You all right?
choice.
You got it figured out? You sitting on a pineapple? What's going on?
I'd rather be sitting on a pineapple than be in my room doing this. Okay. I'd love for you to put your snag with sauce in me. And my other one is one that I had used on me when I worked at Subway that did not work. This isn't the only foot long that you could be handling today.
And you're like, sir, this is a 5-inch.
Yeah, I wasn't even making him a foot long, which was the really sad thing.
The 6 inch, you're making him a 6 inch.
She's from Australia. It's metric.
Yep.
Rebecca.
Hi. My first one is want to come back to my place and cover my buns in your secret sauce. And the second is I'm on a diet, but I could choke back a Whopper for you.
Oh God.
Damn.
Oh, nice.
That's so casual. I love that part. Could choke away a Whopper for you.
So I have 6 total today. 5 of them are doodles that I did. See if you can guess who each one is.
Oh, no.
If you give me your number, I'll tell you my top 5 French fries. There's a drive-through, Hong Kong, Gleib, California, and the pickup line is on the bumper.
What does it say?
For a good
For a
time.
good time, rear end me. And I'm sorry, sir, we don't have that much food.
Nice.
That one's me.
That was you. I think I was the first one, I'm assuming.
Yep.
I have let me pronounce your order for you.
That's a bang up picture of Rachel for sure. You nailed it.
I look banged up.
I'm afraid, guys.
Think those fries are curly.
Oh,
And one more doodle. I'll throw in a bassoon discount.
I love it.
And one more.
That last one's Taylor.
This is just spoken. Forget this shit. Come to my place for a home cooked meal.
Did Ray
I live
give
with
you
my
that one?
mom. I live with my mom.
I do think I'm going to take a note from that, and I'm also going to tell you when my jokes are just spoken versus when I have a picture for it. When it's spoken.
Stephen Bow.
We only have the one. Oh, I'll eat that cherry pie. And the crust, too.
Oh, he references a joke from another episode. And it's fine, huh?
Because it happened yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
We're all relief pitchers, Steve.
Greg.
All right. Hey there. Can I really get it how I want it? And let's see. Love the pigtails. Leave the uniform on. You'll know when it's real.
Ray.
Okay, I will. Oh, I will apologize again.
Thank you.
Can I interest you in my Cinnabons? And one which I'm surprised that nobody else has used. Are you hungry for these nipples?
Oh, Wendy.
All right. I see you have a 6-pack. Want a pound? And hi, I'm Wendy. Want to come over for a milkshake?
Birthday boy Berman.
Yeah, so I only have one. Your meat's not all 100% impossible.
Nice one. Anyone else in the front row, fan-wise, have some? Wave at me if you want to do them on camera. I don't see any. Okay, so these are the rest of the entries. We had Tam. Want to feel how fresh my buns are? Tam also had, I know exactly where you can put that hot sausage.
Oh, God.
Stephen Hirsch, do you work at Subway? Because I'm ready to eat. Okay. What?
That depends on this
I'm
next
going to
word.
read, so there might be two. So it says, do you work at Subway? And what he says is, because I'm ready to eat flesh. But I feel like...
Their slogan is "Eat fresh," so that's hilarious. Eat flesh is, I mean, it's cannibalistic a little bit, but it's still.
That's why I was like,
It's very Army Hammer. It's very Army Hammer.
It is.
I hear he loves that place.
By the way, Eat Flesh would still be better than what Jarrett did.
And also, it's interesting.
Still better than whatever their tuna is.
And
It's not flesh of any kind of any animal, for sure.
They're not quite sure what flesh it is. But whatever.
And also, Army Hammer and Eat Flesh is kind of a perfect combo of things because you use Arm & Hammer in your fridge to keep things fresh. You understand what I'm saying? like flesh. Anyway, please
Yeah.
continue. I'm sorry I
Yeah.
spoke.
So when you have the flesh fresh in your fridge, you
It's
need
'cause
the
of-
Arm and Hammer.
Yeah, if you're Army Hammer, you
Then
need.
I got it.
If you're Army Hammer, you need Arm and Hammer to keep
Arm
your
and Hammer
flesh
to keep the-
fresh. Yeah.
In your fridge. Got it. Okay, there you go.
We
You
did
got
it
to.
together, folks. We did it.
That was the
one of those things
Build-A-Bear
you do in
workshop of a
grade
joke. Ben just gave us all the stuffing and we made a joke. We made a bear.
Right. Everyone adds a word and it makes fucking no sense by
That
the
was
end.
definitely the Build-A-Bear workshop, except it's a bear with like one eye and two crooked ears.
And it's definitely not stuffed enough. It just kind of is like half.
The problem is I should have prefaced that by saying this joke is spoken.
Can I? open with
No, that joke
next
was
time?
broken.
Tyler?
What'd you say, Tyler?
What's that, Tyler?
I was just asking if I could open with that joke next time.
Do it anyway.
Tyler's we just built Tyler's entire set. We just
Yeah.
that's what he's gonna do.
I've got a good 5 minutes if you guys want to have me back on.
You can open the fridge with that joke. All right, anyway.
All right, let's go.
All right. We broke the game. Let's see who's next. Dave
Fresh
Adler.
material.
This should be good. Will you be eating me in the car or taking me to go at your place?
Because otherwise you got to give him something for your lap.
That was always my first date in college. My first date in college, because I wanted to lower expectations and then over deliver. So I would take a girl, I'd pick her up and be like, "What's your favorite fast food restaurant?" And they'd be like, "What? Burger King." And we go through Burger King, and I'd be like, "I'll have a Whopper Junior with a Coke." And then I look at them and go like, "What do you want?" And they're like, "I don't know, Whopper Junior onion rings. Yeah, Whopper and large size that." And then we take them. I've got a picnic set up and like china plates and like
You'll be back
fucking.
here at 6.
Is that Jody talking? Jody. All right. And I would have a whole picnic set up with like chinaware and like champagne flutes and shit, and we would eat a Burger King in the park. It was always a fun.
It
first
is
date.
Bowers. That is a great strategy for you to date. Lower expectations, or that is.
I was going to say, somebody says yes to a date, you think, okay, now the expectations need to get even lower. That's
It's like, well, you talk about that's you got to underpromise, overdeliver. If a girl thinks she's getting a roll of dimes and she gets a chapstick, she's excited. I'm saying it's just a thing. Or the other way around, anyway. All right, Rach, let's do the game again. I'm fucked
Go
this
for
whole
quarters, Bowers.
All right,
Quarters.
a few more.
Oh, I wish I had quarters. Jesus Christ. Someday.
All right, Cynthia Cresswell. You're like my coffee, tall, dark, and steaming hot.
Ah, nice.
Cannabis Jones. I use this one in real life. I'll have a number 5, large sized fries, your phone number, and a Coke to drink.
Ah, nice.
Anna Hood. And then she said, sorry, Rach. Instead of Taco Bell, you should try my taco.
Oh, fourth meal.
Curtis Mason. Are you loving it? Fine. Have it your way. I think that's all of them.
All right. I really like to eat flesh, but I got to give it to Rebecca with coat my buns with your secret sauce. I liked that one. Jody, what was your favorite?
I gotta say the Ralph's doodle of Ben in the car with the "for a good time rear end me." I don't know, something about that bumper sticker just really resonated.
And Jody doesn't even know that Ben got into an accident and got rear-ended the other day. Like that's
All right, that happened yesterday.
Was it
Tyler.
in the drive-through?
I mean, no,
Was
but likely
not.
he was going to or coming from one.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. Tyler,
Well,
what's your favorite?
I liked Ray's My Cinnabons. Cinnabons.
All right. Rach.
Winkleplug had a late entry. She said, are you the kind of chick that would like fill a supersized sausage? I really like Curtis Mason's Are You Loving It? Fine, Have It Your Way. This Isn't the Only Foot Long by Steph. Can I really get it how I want it? But just because it was confusing and beautiful, I'm going to give it to the Subway Eat Flesh.
All right, Ben.
I really liked Wendy's 6-pack, want a pound, because it was funny, but mostly because I was able to hear it. And My vote goes to the birthday boy with your meat is not 100% impossible.
It's anybody's game.
Steve.
Coming from behind at the end, the winner is Frank Berman, the birthday boy. Your meat is not 100% impossible. That's my vote as well.
Nice
job. Claim your prize. You know how to do it. Go to sdscshow.com. Shoot us an email. Nicely done.
Nice work. Jody, do you have any?
I did actually. So my first one was, hey baby, you want to be a famous star? Then why don't you suck on Carl Jr.?
Also, they years ago closed that chain of Weinstein's fast food restaurants. I think that ended a while ago.
Right. And I have three more. Call me Popeye because I'm about to hot butter your biscuits. Hey, you little chalupa, let me ring your tacos bell. And let's do some In and Out, baby, animal style with my extra special sauce all over everything.
Boom.
There we
You've
go.
done this before. I like that.
Yeah, it's actually how I found my current boyfriend, was a pickup line like that. So, no, definitely not. Ever, no.
Tyler.
Thanks. Chris sounds so surprised. God damn, they're actually good.
They're great. They're great.
Please send nude Olsen Company. Go ahead.
Apparently, you have been outside in the last year.
Could I borrow your phone number? Borrow it. I'd love to bask in your robins. Make a ton of sense. And I'd love to Chick-fil your A.
Chick-fil your A. Oh my god.
Thank God you didn't go to start for that one.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, great.
Yeah.
All right, I've got 2. How many you got, Rach?
None.
And Steve, how many you got?
I got 6.
I got a bundle.
All right. Well,
And I've already edited them down. I still got
all
a
right, well,
bundle.
you start, Ben, and then I'll go until I'm out. And then
Sure.
or me, yeah, whatever. Steve's got something.
If you like soft serve, just wait till you see my penis.
It comes in a cone.
Shooting pool with a piece of rope, right, Ben? All right.
Just say, I'm at Wendy's and we can swirl low. You know what I mean?
I had, do you want to eat my pink taco?
Nice. I have, if you like things oily and bad for you.
Oily. I've got, since you clearly don't care what you put in your mouth, want to hang out?
All right, I got one more. I've got this is, and I wrote this before we already had this subject, but I have an Ari Hammer pickup line, which is, "I'll take your McRib."
That's how they made Eve.
Well, that's what Army Hammer's trying to do.
I have Do You Want It Supreme style. That's when your taco gets covered in cream.
This one is a two-parter. Yes, sir, I do work at Chick-fil-A, but we don't have to tell Jesus everything. And unlike my place of business, I do open on Sundays.
Nice. I just have, hey, baby, want to make a famiglia?
I've got lucky. Oh, sorry, Bowers.
No, I'm good. I'm out.
Oh.
I'm done.
I've got lucky for you. I'm preheated and will be done in a minute.
I have. Speaking of Hardee's.
Oh, come on!
I don't want to be too forward, but can I jack in your box?
This is a very regional chain, and I hope people get this. But hey, you want a red burrito?
I mean, is someone fucking a dog in that scenario?
Or Steve. Steve or a dog. It works either way.
Yeah.
The Red Rocket.
I know we were at Wendy's, but when did you get so beautiful?
I thought you were gonna go with when D's nuts. I thought that's where that was
thought,
going.
yeah, I was
It's
totally
one D's
expecting a
nuts.
D's
I thought
nuts.
that's where you were gonna go. But
Yeah.
the Build-A-Bear joke was earlier. That's not this one.
Yeah. I got two more. I relish the chance to get to know you. Let us get out of here and catch up. Wanna fuck?
I've got usually I'm a dom, but we can do it the subway.
And then my last one is want some Carl's Jr.? Hi, I'm Carl.
I've got a few more here. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but my penis is on the value menu.
$1 bill, y'all.
I've got
It's a McDickin.
Oh my god.
I know you've heard of the Ronald McDonald House, but would you like to go back to Ronald McDonald's house?
And play in my ball pit?
Oh my god.
I've got this one's kind of a throwback. What do you say, you, me, and Little Richard do it on top of a piano on the back of a pickup truck?
Oh my god.
I'm bad for you, but I taste so good, and I'm high in cholesterol. And I think I have just 3 left here. One is it's National Hot Dog Day, but I don't have anywhere to. Sorry, it's National Hot Dog Day, and I don't have any buns to put my wiener in. Yeah, second to last, we've got I hope you come again. And finally, want to do some egg McFucking?
It's a Night King game. Good job, Ben.
How about over 99 billion served?
For the Night King game, let us do fancy restaurant pickup lines.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, so like Roots, Chris, I don't have an example.
How about would you like some cheese on that?
How about it's a little chilly, want my jacket? How about that? Little Chili's, that's not a fine restaurant. Fuck. That's my problem. I don't know a good restaurant.
And with that joke, Bowers said so much.
Bowers is just like, hey, how about eating good in the neighborhood?
I'd like to take you back to
Are
Ruth's
those
Chris Bowers
Applebee's
house.
or C's? What?
Okay, I like it. Let's just do
and make a
sit down.
family.
Let's just do sit-down restaurant pickup lines. That sit down, a place you order, and they bring it to you. It doesn't have to be fancy because there's not that many fancy restaurants.
Yeah, like
Can I put my olive in your garden?
There you go.
Of those Cheddar Bay biscuits.
I heard it's all you can eat breadsticks.
Jigs, buy him a Coke. All right.
When you're here, we role play that you're family.
Wow.
So wait, when you're here, step bro? Is that what you're saying?
All right, it's time for the song, Ben. Here we go.
It's Lady Doodle time. It's Lady Doodle time. It's time for opera star Lady to do some non-singing drawings.
Yepers. Here we go. First up, I have the Ursula Superman thing that happened today. Then I know it's against the restraining order, but I have to tell the kids a joke. Then I have Stitches Get Bitches.
By the way, much less aggressive than the Bitches Get Stitches shirt.
Then I have the rocket ship crochet dick.
It looks like it has a ponytail. I think it's funny.
Yeah, it kind of does. And I have if they were shaped like a vagina instead. Vagina rocket ship.
I'm gonna say it looks aerodynamic. I'm just saying.
It does look pretty aerodynamic, actually. Then I
Puss,
have hear that
the final frontier.
Nothing is fucked here. Little vintage ladies. Then I have saying bye to his magician friend, mime friend. Then I have join us next Thursday for the funeral service for Steve's callback. Everyone show up. Bring flowers.
LadyCorbin.com and at Lady Corbin on the Instagram, everybody.
Very cool. Awesome. All right, it's time for plugs. You can find me at Bowers Comedy. And tonight on Origin Stories is the Tyler Gooch is going to be there. Tyler Gooch will be our guest on Origin Stories tonight, 6 p.m. Pacific. So come check that out.
Patreon only show. Check the link.
Yep. So join the Patreon and come watch that show. Tyler, where do we find you other than Origin Stories tonight? What you got coming up, virtual and otherwise?
You can find me on Twitter at The Real Gucci. I'll post any show updates there, so you can find out about those there. And follow. You can find my podcast, Crime and Punishment, on iTunes. There's not been new episodes recently, but I got an email that like 30 people downloaded episodes last week for no reason. So I guess I'll start that back up.
Awesome, buddy. Well, we'll see you next time. Jodie, how do we find you?
You guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Jodie Sweetin, on Facebook at official Jodie Sweetin. And you can also check out my podcast, which is a really inappropriate, silly, ridiculous look at parenting. And you can find that on Instagram at Never Thought I'd Say This or anywhere you get your podcasts.
Awesome. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time. So much for being here. Ben, what you got coming up, buddy?
Bowers, you first. You do yours already?
Yeah, I did mine real quick.
You did.
Oh, okay, great. What do I got? Right half hour after the show's done at 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern, I'm doing a live broadcast with Greg Proops on all of our socials to promote this Saturday's G thing with Greg Proops and I, and due to the generosity of Patrick Yoakley and Kayla Gibson, we'll be giving out 10 or so free tickets. So if you'd like to tune into that, pretty good chance you will win one. And so stay tuned for that. The show is this Saturday at nowherecomedyclub.com for tickets. SDSC is the promo code if you want a discount ticket. I will be live on Banfield on News Nation with Ashley Banfield this Friday, immediately after the 7 Deadly Sinners podcast with Rachel O'Brien, live at Nowhere Comedy Club this Friday at 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern. And Gleib Off the Top will be the following week on Saturday. So check all of that out. And Aspen Show live in person in like 2 weeks. Check that out as well. Dates at bengleib.com.
Sweet. Steve, what you got coming up?
Tomorrow in Pittsburgh starts my weekly comedy series that I am hosting called Steve Hofstetter and Friends at the Thunderbird, with some awesome Pittsburgh comics as well as fantastic headliners coming in. For instance, Mary Santora and Brett Druck are the first two. So check them out if you're in the Pittsburgh area. New Haven and New Orleans just went on sale. Also, if you are in Australia or just want to wake up early, this Saturday night, Australia time, very early in the morning, U.S. time, I'm doing a show at Nowhere Comedy Club. And a huge announcement, the tickets will not go on sale till next week. I'm not supposed to announce it till next week, but I will announce it to you guys because you are the wonderful and the faithful. I finally got my LA date and venue. I'm going to be playing the fucking Saban Theater. So I'm playing the Saban Theater
Amazing.
in LA, Wilshire fucking Boulevard with a marquee in Beverly Hills and everything. I'm really excited about it. That is going to be in October. Information will go up on my site next week, and I'm so damn thrilled.
Hell yeah.
Very cool.
Awesome. Steve, what time in the morning U.S. time is your Australia show?
3 a.m. Pacific, so you will not be asleep yet, so you can come hang.
Oh, fucking fantastic. I might come enjoy that.
Hell yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. All right, Rach, anything catch up for before we get the audience out of here?
All right, guys, good to see you. Last couple things. Cindy Wood sent a general and said, Jodie, we all love it so much when you're on the show. Ditto.
Thank you very much. I love being here. It's good.
And then Frankie Berman said, thanks again, everyone, for the belated birthday takeover. You guys mean a lot.
Awesome.
Very sweet. That's it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to plug. This Friday, I'll be at Supernova with Anthony Jeselnik and Pablo Francisco in LA and Hollywood, too, if you guys want to check that out.
Awesome.
Awesome. All right, guys.
Oh, we forgot to mention Anna Hood was here today, too. We didn't see her in the VFR for whatever
Hood was
reason.
here. Why didn't
We
anybody
didn't
say
introduce
that?
her, but you didn't introduce her. It was weird, so I just want to make sure we knew that she was here.
I'm so
Anyway,
sorry, Anna.
thank you, audience, for being here. We love you. We will see you on Friday for Fucking Fan Friday for the Hot Wing Contest. We have the rules figured out.
Sauce
Hot
contest.
sauce contest. Not wings. It's going to be dinosaur nuggets, but it's going to be hot sauces. It's going to be fun. I'm excited.
Increasing levels of hot sauce. It's going to be really crazy. It's going to be really fun.
Good time.
Yeah.
Can't wait
And just
to
so you
tap
guys know,
out at my first one.
Huh?
what did you say?
I said I can't wait to tap out at the first one.
Nah, I think you're going to get to level 4, Steve. I think you're going to level 4.
You can't do that. And just so you all know that, so it's Friday, so get your front row tickets to the Hot Sauce Challenge. I have a special date night Friday, so I'm going to ruin my dinner by doing this. Possibly the entire evening.
Yeah, you might ruin the sex, too, if you have too much hot sauce, but okay.
I had that happen before, where someone ate spicy wings and then went, later on. Within 5 seconds, fiery crotch, vagina, screaming. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I had to,
So wait, he ate wings, then went down on you and lit you on fire?
The key, Rachel, the key is milk. Milk.
You pour milk, and then it'll give you a yeast infection.
Yeah.
Well, you have to pick one.
Be performing fellatio on Friday night, everybody.
I will also be performing fellatio on Friday, probably. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow, or Friday.
That is referred to as fellatio. No.
All right. It was what a way to end the show, especially with Tyler Gooch on, who everyone knows is a cunning linguist.
And Steve will be thrown in that flat disc into outer space until he appears back here on Friday, so please look forward to that. Thank you for being with us here. Isolation Nation, you're the best. We will see you again on Friday. Same hot sauce and that same hot channel time.